What is up, guys? MACABESPEED coming at ya. Great episode today, unveiling the Space Force Challenger. Why do I call it the Space Force Challenger? Because I have absolutely gone over the top as far as styling and chonkiness with this print setup for the Challenger Pro. It's been a long time coming for this, and I think that the only way we can do an episode this special is to use the absolute most special ammunition that I can think of on the market. Mr. Hollow Point. Honestly, this is an ammunition that is seldom seen on my channel because I just frankly can't afford it. Having said that, Mr. Hollow Point was generous enough to go ahead and send me a care package, put together some different calibers of ammunition, and today I want to do the due diligence of taking it all the way to 100 yards for you guys in a known to be accurate platform. There's really a lot right going on with these 30 caliber 70 grain slugs. Number one thing that I really feel is correct on these is the length. If it can't fit the mag, it defeats the purpose of having multiple shots. These perfectly fit the magazine as far as loading is concerned, but I haven't actually cycled them through this rifle to see if they can actually make it down range. I have high hopes in this. Mr. Hollow Point's been in the game a long time, and he makes quality stuff that's very slick to the touch, so chances are they're going to slip right on out the business end exactly as intended. I'm not going to make you guys wait a whole lot of time. I'm not going to do a lot of talking about it. Let's just get this magazine in the breech and get on with it. As per the usual flavor of this video, no sight-in whatsoever has been taken care of before I arrive. Okay. Go ahead and start my recording here. Flip my safety off. Make sure I'm over my chrony. Yeah, look good. And fire. Low left, approximately 7 o'clock, and 897 feet per second with 70 grains. Should have had my ears on though. I'm kind of getting sensitive to the loud reports in my older age here. Alright, that's going to shoot a bullseye. Super sick. Shot 2, 70 grain, Mr. Hollow Point. Silky smooth Challenger Pro. Good enough for the girls I go with. Let's group it. (911 feet per second). Low battery, 908 feet per second. And as we make our third shot, our battery decides to go ahead and take a shit on the Wraith. Let's get an external battery source hooked up to this guy and continue our segment. Duplicate there on the velocity of 908. Yes! When you're in the field, if you're a content creator, you can definitely siphon the power off of your gimbal to go ahead and feed your scope cam. Lesson learned. Here we go. Duplicate 908 on the velocity. I'm going to go ahead and give it 2 more shots at this point, and then we'll go ahead and switch over to some gongs, guys. Start my recording. Nice little bullseye right there, that's good. Remembering the old beard puller cheek rest on these Challenger Pros, man, I got to make a cover for this. Really good. I'm definitely going to go ahead and take this opportunity to switch it to the gongs for you guys. Mr. Hollow Point's already out of the gate, even in our sight-in, performing exemplary in the Challenger Pro 30. 908 velocity once again. Alright guys, we haven't even gotten through the very first mag. We're already sighted in as good as I feel I need to sight in for my personal skill level. I've got the camera moved over to the gongs. Let's get into it with the field target animals. Miss. I might need some more zoom. Hit. Miss. I wonder if messing with the zoom messed with my point of impact. This scope has been known to do that. I'm out of ammunition, let's see. Will not adjust my zoom at this point. I'm gonna have to rely on my scope cam. Please don't shoot my camera, here we go. Okay, so we're a little bit to the left. Let's take what we know and apply it. Better, much better. Go faster. Better. Why are you stuck there? Come off your home. Why? I'm probably making Mr. Hollow Point cringe just wasting his ammunition like this. Focus, focus, field target, field target. Be boring, be like the real air gunners. Do I have ammo? This might be a dry fire, I don't know. No, there was a seed there. And I still have one left. I'm gonna go ahead and move it out to 50 yards for you guys and see if we can do a little bit tighter on the accuracy. Obviously, I'm no pro and I'm just out here plinking on my days off, but by the same token, I think that you're probably getting a sense of the accuracy compared to the other stuff I shoot on this channel. Alright guys, the sun is finally starting to creep over the hills and I cannot be more grateful. It's literally been less than 32 degrees all morning long and we're just now starting to break into that comfortable plinking weather. Let's go ahead and get right into it with our first magazine at 50 yards. And I'm going to go ahead and hit the paper first just so that we can see where we're hitting since I was a little off to the left. And then we'll move over to that cookie sheet and see exactly what happens. This thing's been good today. Mr. Hollow Point stuff's been working. Start my recording for you guys. Give myself a little bit of focus. Focus, focus, son. Alright. Enjoy the feeling of having my beard pulled out of my face by this stock here. Get myself on target. Click the safety and fire. Just to the left here as well. Drop my ears on, plug my scope in so that this doesn't die at this point also. Everything's always dying on me, it's like a theme here. Move it along. Decent. Decent. So we're just a little bit to the left here. Let's see if we can actually connect. Okay, this much over, this much up, this much over, this much up. Top left. Oh! Yo! Kentucky windage comes through. I have a good thing going. I don't want to mess this up. I'm going to go ahead and top my fill up and then go ahead and continue the target plinking carnage. Hell yeah.
Nice, dude.
That's a fucking good hit. That was a good hit. Let's go ahead and top this thing up, guys. Save my battery. See where we're sitting. Sitting at about 2,000 PSI on the regulator and 2,000 PSI on the main tank as well. Don't do this to me. Why are you not filling? If you guys are a fan of the channel and subscribed, you may remember a recent episode in which my 35 caliber Challenger Pro failed to fill. Now I'm exhibiting the same exact symptoms on my Space Force 30 cal. I want you guys to check this out real quick. This is where my pressure is currently at on this gauge. This is where my pressure is currently at on this gauge. Jesus. This is where this pressure is at on this gauge. And yet, talk about disappointment. I am at a loss for words. We just experienced the highest highs and the lowest lows as an air gunner. Making that connection, getting on target, doing the due diligence of understanding where we're gonna hit versus where we're aiming. Absolutely connected, almost exactly where I was hoping to at 50 yards. And I can't get my gun to work. I can't tell you guys how much of a disappointment that is. The Challenger Pros have always treated me good, and today they've let me down for the second time in a row. And having our equipment not play nice with us to the point where we're able to use it consistently throughout the day. Just based on the fact that I already know going into it, having had one Challenger Pro do this to me already, there's nothing I'm going to be able to do in the field today, right now, to fix this problem. It's just not going to be it's just not going to be remedied in the field. I now at this point have two Challenger Pros that have the same exact issue, which I'll probably be sending directly back to Terry Fox in the same exact package. He's always been really great about taking care of me and getting my stuff back online after I break it, or in this case, if it breaks itself. And I know all I gotta do is reach out to him and he'll take care of me this time. I think at this point, the best thing that I can do for you guys is go ahead and expend the rest of this magazine in anger with the air charge I have left at the big gong at 25 yards. Just don't know what else to do with this for you guys based on the fact that it's not functioning reliably. Even though we had a failure today, you always have a choice to make the best of something. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spit out the rest of the rounds in this magazine and hopefully use up the rest of the air charge and see if maybe by depleting the air that much further, we can get it to fill. If we can't get it to fill, that's all she wrote. But if we can, at least we gave it a good college try. And go. I think it might be empty. We are empty. Decocking for safety. Not decocking for safety. Good God, is everything going wrong? All right, it's actually decocked now. Gonna go ahead and try at 1200 PSI at this point to see whether or not my fill probe stays on my fucking thing here. We'll go ahead and see at 1200 PSI whether or not that unsticks my valve and regulator magically. Unfortunately, no joy, boys. Alright guys, I think it's going to be a great place to go ahead and end today's episode. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. you want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so you can stay current on the channel as well as when these videos come out. If you really like this video, make sure you share it so somebody else can see it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.